Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in the game of Demise, Rise of the Kutan. We're going to be picking up where we left off. We just got in some new toys to play with. I'd actually forgotten that I turned off the music for the game, so my apologies for that. Enjoy the music from now on. We'll have music. If the music is too loud, let me know. I can turn it down. I do think it might be very slightly louder than that, so I'm gonna actually go down a notch. That should be fine. So yeah, we've got a lot more spells regenerating on our side, so we don't have to worry as much about... Oh, that's why I didn't do it this way. Okay. Alright. Okay. So yeah, that's not going to quite work yet. Okay, then we can switch back one of these to being on the other one. Okay. I think it's fine to have them doing one of them. That's fine. That'll be solved when we go back and actually start leveling up the side guilds again. Oh man. Eventually I'll stop exploding. Maybe. Alright, so everyone is healed up. Are we losing hit points over time? Oh. Is that what that does? Okay, that is a thing. I didn't realize that that had that effect. It did not say it had that effect. Maybe that was always the case, and maybe I just got used to healing it. Okay, so it will be useful. It's not as useful now. Understood, understood. I seem to remember that it might have done such a thing. Okay. So in that case, probably what you want to do is just have it on one character, and it's just your healer. Understood. Alright. That doesn't mean we don't want to have it. That does mean that we want to level up Cleric before we utilize it fully. This character wanted to use something else anyway. I guess it's good that we noted that before we traveled in very deep. So on that note, we do want one party member to be using it. I'm thinking our dwarf is the candidate then, because they have the heal spells. Makes sense, right? So it will still be transformative. It will just be different. Alright, where did your thing go? There it is. So yeah, we will have to keep an eye on their health, but they do essentially have infinite spell points now. On that note, we actually do have stronger spells on them than the other ones that we have access to. This Word of Death, for instance, is significantly stronger than the other one. So this has roughly 4 times the strength of the other one. And because we have Cleric, it's actually technically castable. Very technically castable. So we are definitely going to be utilizing that going forward if we come across problems. But yes, there will be some potential learning curves involved with this scenario. Now we are going to have this character selected, and they're going to be constantly having to heal themselves a little bit, but you know, it will be okay. So we're going to have to get used to this lower perspective for a while. Alright, I forgot about you. Okay.
Bye-bye. Cool.
lucked into a bounty. That's something.
Bye-bye.
So the Amulet of Deceit is both transformative and potentially deadly, so it does both of those things. We're constantly getting hurt over time, but we're also at essentially infinite spell points, so... Our capacity for healing is also infinite.
Cool. Cool.
Well, we did want to do teleports. Where do we think that they went? So it is to the left and forward. Well, I don't think that's in that spot. It's in the top left of this area. So we are gonna have to mosey our way back to that corner.
Cool.
It's gonna be somewhere around this area, but it might be a little north still.
Cool.
And I could cast Soul Search again and it would find them, but we should be pretty close to it. There are still a couple of maps north of us. I think it was all the way at the top, though.
Cool. Hello there.
Yeah, I knew it was somewhere around here.
Cool.
Okay, let's get them back in place. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Well, wasn't the direction I'd had anticipated roaming for. Also, did I not map out the top part of this area? That's something I didn't remember. Okay, we'll do that. We're here. Let us do it. Bam. Infinite mana usage. Let's go.
Cool.
I don't know if we have that spell. That might actually be a new one. Still can't believe I didn't map out this floor. I actually thought I had. Interesting. Well. That we can get in through this. It's still probably through their respective corners only. There are a couple of exceptions to that rule. Well, I was intending on going on a deeper dive, but we ended up going on a side journey and mapping out this floor, I guess. That's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, if we raised Cleric, we'd actually lower the cost of healing even further, so this would become even more efficient. As it is, we are spending some of our regenerating MP on just maintaining our health. It's not like it's not a positive. So. This has other benefits in that we only need to worry about one character's casting. We don't have to switch around to cast all these spells and run out of MP. So, if you just put it on your healer, it's probably enough, honestly. Not that there aren't advantages to having everybody healing. It just isn't strictly necessary. Yeah, no advantage to teleporting on this floor, so we're not going to do that. Okay, we will shift people around a little bit for EXP reasons. Cool. Oh, look at you wanting to be part of this adventure. Who wouldn't want to join us on this march towards destruction? Seems like a great plan to me. So we can now consider doing this. Welcome to the party. Some of these, I think, we have mapped out. There we go. So now we can do this. So if we go to the other squares, we can, in fact, find ourselves. So then we have a different adventure. Our goal is to get to each of the individual corners and map it. So then we can start figuring out which one. So bottom left? Nope. How about bottom right? Nope. Top left. So then I go in here and I will annote this as yup. So then we play the same game here. So our explorer actually can find their way, it's just a little unlikely. So bottom left? Nope. Top left? Nope. Top right? Nope. That leaves bottom right. So there's actually nothing to fight in these squares. Which is nice, but also makes it a bit of a time waste, especially the first time through. But you'll get to enjoy this experience with me. We're on this journey together after all. This journey into madness. This will also be a potential party wipe, by the way. I think there's a decent chance we could win, but also there is a non-zero chance that we don't. So it's on the right at least. Yep, top right. So it's not the worst, it just takes time. Particularly the first time. Bottom left? Nope. Top left? Nope. Okay. Bottom right? Yep. So one of the times you will find yourself. That's all there is to it. Bottom left? Yep. We found it. Nope, we sure did not find it. Okay. I thought we did. We did not. Okay, let us actually fix that. Okay, bottom right. Nope. 50-50. Top right. Nope. So it's top left, I believe. So much fun. Everyone loves teleporter mazes, right? Especially ones that are like 15 long, right? Actually, I think this one's closer to 20 long. So let's see, bottom right. Hey, we got it in one. Cool. I'm probably only gonna do this the one time unless there's a very compelling reason to do it. So there is a middle room. As you can see, there is a middle room that does not have a teleporter maze. That is actually our goal. But, bottom left. Yep, bottom left. We got lucky again. How big is this? I want to look at the grid. So it is 5 by 5 minus 2. So it is 23. There's 23 teleports, I believe. And these werehumans are joining us for the whole ride. It's great. Did we actually note that? We did. Okay, so top right. Yep, top right. We did it. See, not every one has to be a bad one. It's just kind of a process. Eventually it'll pop me out the bottom and I can actually map out the next one. There we go. Okay. Bottom left? Nope. Okay. Bottom right. Yes. This is specifically why I had not done this yet, was because I couldn't regenerate enough MP to be worth doing this. Bottom left. Yep, we got it. Okay, bottom right. Yes? Yep, it was bottom right. Let's note that. sure we got the right square. Yep. Okay. I know we have one of these. Come on. There we go. Okay. Which one do we want to try first? Bottom left? Maybe. No. Bottom right. I think so, yep. Alright. Well, we are sorting our way through this. Where do we think? Bottom left? No. Top left? Nope. Well, that's two places it wasn't in that one. It had been a while since we had gotten that unlucky. Alright, did we not map out the bottom? That's unfortunate. I think the directions left are top right and bottom left, but I might be wrong. Yep, top right it was. Good. So almost to our last few. Oh, there's something over there. I forgot about that. I guess there's a few less teleports than I had originally anticipated, remembering. Let's try to get the other side too. Alright, so bottom right. Hey, we got lucky. Bottom left? Nope. Bottom left was definitely not it. Dog. So we tried bottom left. That should be the only one that leads us out though, so the other three won't be as bad, even if we don't get it right away. Yep, so it's bottom right. Good. Top right. Yep, we got lucky. Okay. Okay, bottom left. Okay, and that was not it. Top left. Yep, top left was it. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we've got 5 left to go. How exciting, right? Alright, let's so bottom left. Yep, bottom left it was. Bottom left took us out. Okay. It was bound to happen sooner or later. So bottom left was wrong, bottom right was correct. As long as you keep track of which ones you've tried, you will get through this. Bottom left was not it. Okay, top left was also not it. Okay, we're at 50-50. Top right, not it, dog, so it's bottom right, of course. So it was bottom right. We already know that that's the right one. We are at least coming up to the end of this. The nightmare will eventually end. Oh, one of them actually left. Okay, so bottom left. Let's try it. Hey, nice. So I don't know which of these it's gonna be, but one of these will lead us to an adventure. Top left. So what can we do here? Well, we did do damage. We're not dead, so I think we're going to do our best to just keep doing damage to them turn over turn. So there's only 4 of them, which is nice. We are going to try this. See, if you're not careful, these guys will kick your ass because they're very sturdy and they cast the magics on you. I also want to say that was top left, so I should probably go back in and note that after the fact. So we learned that Word of Death is not strong enough for these guys, and actually just went through our entire magic supply. It did damage. It did not actually kill any groups of them in the group. So, but on that note, we were successful. So all right. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we got a whole ton of gold for killing those guys. So these guys are amazing sources of gold, but they're also amazing sources of a pain in the ass to get to. So your mileage may vary on whether you want to actually utilize them. I don't know where this is, but we got here. Do we want to have adventure and go in there? Maybe. I'm going to let things catch up for a bit, and we're going to go in with a little bit of MP. We used almost all of our MP up on settling things out here. Actually, I can do this. This will get me some back. Okay. Oh, it put you back in the maze. Oh, look at that. You can go back one. Okay. Let's make sure that's correct. Yep, that is correct. So yeah, that just puts you back in the maze, so... And the top right gets you out. So, there... Was that worth it? Maybe, maybe not, but we did it. We did do it. We did it once. I'm probably not going to do it regularly. You can, in fact, encounter leprechauns going forward. They can be a regular spawn, but not on this floor. I don't remember which floor they start on normally, but they are layered in that corner. But yeah, we had a fun sojourn.
Cool. Cool.
So did we just spend 25 minutes on a teleporter maze? We absolutely did. But, on a positive note, never has to be done again. That will... That's an enemy we haven't seen before. Corpses, huh? I do remember them very vaguely existing. But they definitely had a different model. I also don't really remember them being anything special, so... That's as far as my knowledge on them goes. Oh, Codex of Youth, huh? I think I found one before. I think it lets you there's a resistance to aging. And well, that's not a thing we've had to worry much about, but there are enemies that can age you directly. So, keep that in mind. That could happen to you.
Cool.
Usually it's the advanced undead that can start adding ages to you. We're a couple floors from needing to worry too much about it, but...
Cool.
Yep, we're almost pinned up. That is good for us.
Cool.
Oh, we're out of magic? Okay, that's fine. Yep, we are donezers. Let us consider who has that. I thought I found a mysticism somewhere along the way. Guess not. That's fine. We have extras. North. Oh, we've got a new quest, so there is another quest to do. I forgot about this one. You have been assigned the required level 161 quest for this guild. As you enter the private chambers of the Warriors Guild, you wonder aloud as to the whereabouts of Requinix. A grizzled old warrior seated by the fireside rises stiffly and greets you. Ah, Requinix, he left us, perhaps to seek broader horizons. He looks you up and down. You seem to be doing well. However, we have one more test for you, and I should warn you, special guild training is not to be treated lightly. The start is a few steps away from the dungeon entrance. Solo, mister. Complete the warrior's run successfully, and then you may advance. You must complete your special training. So yeah, this one is interesting in that you have to go alone. It will not let you into the area if you are part of a group. It also won't let you into the area if you aren't the right level, so both of those things must be true. So it looks like we're going to be doing special training next. Paladin, Warlock, and Cleric. Well, we do have a Paladin with us. That is a thing that exists in our life. Let's turn this into the guild. I'm sure it is not one that this class has. So this is Abolish Undead. It is very, very, very expensive and does terrible things to the undead. They do not like that spell. Now let's take a better look at this. Who learns this spell? Sorcerer and Warlock. Well, I don't know which of them learned it, to be honest. I'm gonna assume it was Warlock though, so I'm gonna actually switch to Sorcerer and check that. No. No. Okay, then it was the other one maybe? I don't think I learned two, so... No, we both learned it? That's crazy. Alright, well, I guess we're good then. My bad. Okay, then we will just go back into what we were doing. That's right, we may not have bought another one of those. Huh. Okay, let's get them another amulet. Okay, we should be equipped up again. Good. Alright, now, as to what we're going to do... we're going to have to get our giant here ready for this adventure. So it is interesting as we don't have to cast spells on everyone, but we should still cast them on this guy. Okay, they should be mostly topped off on their normal spells. Make sure we're not in trouble either for separating. Yeah, everyone's going to have to leave. And we are going on a journey. So this one requires that you fly up to here. Bam. We're in here. It's dark in here.
Bye-bye.
Looks like there were some spots I didn't actually map out on the first floor. We'll have to come back and finish that out at some point. But this place I also have not fully mapped out, so that is another thing. Another reason why I set up my things the way I did. So this is actually on floor 16 if you note. So technically this is an area we could be at. So we can't enter most of these things, by the way. Thing is that each of them is actually for a different class. So you can tell by the wall ones which one yours is. So this right here is the warrior one, if you're wondering. So what is interesting is that all of our warriors are going to be coming through here. So I can just go wild with our spell casting a little bit and do this. You can also leave and come back. So okay, yeah, we can't cast in this room. That sucks. Hoping to map it out, so this little section here is not among them. Which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So that is as fully as we could do this. Do I have scrolls of spells? I do have scrolls of spells. Okay, yeah, we could probably map out the next area too. So we're gonna actually fight. Bam. Oh, I might have already done this. So this is in case you get scared and you want to leave. You can just leave. Yeah, so we do have to go through here, and basically you could... Oh, well, they attacked me. We should be fine, though. I don't think this place is too dangerous for us. We do also have plenty of healing. This part of it's easy, by the way. There's a final couple of rooms that are pretty spicy. I do surmise that there was probably parts for a re-guild test, so... We are going to heal up a little bit. We've got plenty of healing. Yep. Yep, that's the way out. This is the way forward. They give you outs all along the way, which is pretty nice of them, but also kind of silly. We got a potion we couldn't identify, which means it's pretty strong. And this was our final test. So when you go through this, you're back at the beginning. If you complete your way through there, you are considered to have passed the trial. All aboard our train. Hello guys, wasn't that fun? Bam. Thinking that you should really have taken a rest, or at least bathed, after the trial by the sword that you just barely survived, you are greeted by the same old grizzly warrior that was present when this latest ordeal began. Ha! You made it. Few do. He walks over to a display of armor that you hadn't seen before, selects an item and hands it to you. There. This should be of some use to you. He chuckles, then continues. Heh, and if it's of no use, you can sell it for a fair price as a compensation for your troubles. So he gave us one girdle of giant strength. Which is this. So this is a good item. We just can't wear it yet. This is also the gatekeeper to the second swing, so once we did that level, we now have that second swing we were hoping for this time. I forgot when it reached you, but I remembered I had reached it with my other setup. But we're actually... Oh, we can wear it now. That's super useful, actually. This also gives us a bonus for fighting giants, ironically. So, good for us. Well, it won't go to waste. Well, it will go to our waste. But, yeah. So we got extras of these. So these will take 10 years off your life. They're super useful. However, we also don't have 10 years to take off of our life yet, so we can just hold on to it until we do need it. So this is actually pretty high level chainmail, but we're more likely to use the plate mail for this guild, but barbarians can get usage out of this, and so can villains. Let's figure out what's going on in this. Yeah, Neurosis isn't that useful, but it is free. We'll take it. I've never seen an enemy, I think. That's exciting. Let's see if anything cool showed up. Nope, nothing new. That's fine. Well, thank you all for watching. I'm probably going to take off for now. Hope you enjoyed the teleporter madness and whatnot. I'd say things went all pretty well considering. We got it all mapped out. We got our second swing on our Oni, and now we know where it is, and also our dwarf is coming right up on that, so they'll get to do the same little test. So yeah, I'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye now. Take care.